Ladies and gents, welcome, you're watching Airliners Live, and today we're having a look what's in our kit bag. Let's get right into it. Before we get inside the backpack, we might as well have a look around it. Really good backpack this from Endurax. This is the extra large DSLR backpack. Retails about £120. Really good, we're really happy with this. Quite a recent purchase. It's got tons of space inside, tons of pockets. And this is what we use to carry everything around with us. So in the top you have a full section for all your cameras, your bits and bobs. This fits the majority of our camera gear inside. You can rearrange these as you want, and we have everything in here, the lenses, the main DSLR in there, and just a couple of bits and bobs like lens covers, stuff like that. I think we even put the scanner in here as well. So yeah, loads of space at the top, loads of little compartments that you can put things inside, really helpful. Obviously on the inside as well, you've got a load of pockets. On the top you've got a bit of a hard case as well, which we put things like SD card, your phone, your keys, stuff that you don't want to lose, and stuff that you need to protect can go on the inside there as well. Having a look around the side of the bag, little ID card section. I know Charlie's got one of those spotter cards. When I get myself one, I'll put it in there. A little pouch for your drinks, or you can also put your tripod in there as well and secure it in place with that. Moving around to the back, tons of padding on the back of the bag. As you can see, really nice and comfortable when you're wearing this, even when it's heavy. Really nice and comfortable to wear, guys. We've been all over the place with this, and we can definitely guarantee that this is a really comfy bag for you. And then on the side again, just another little hold all area. So moving on to the bottom of the bag, again you've got another little compartment where you can put more lenses if you've got a load of lenses which you like to walk around with. To be honest, we only take 2 with us, so everything fits in the top. But in here, this is where we put things like our microphones, stuff like that. The bag also comes with a really nice waterproof cover as well, which you can put on if it's raining, keeps everything nice and protected. But the bag itself is relatively splash proof, waterproof, everything like that. So yeah, really good quality bag, Endurax. Go and check them out, guys. We highly recommend this, and this is what we use to store everything on Airliners Live. Good bag. Okay, moving on to the main item which we carry around on every shoot. Every time we go to the airport, we never leave this behind. A lot of you know what it is already. We get a lot of questions about it. The camera which we use for everything on Airliners Live is the Canon 7D Mark II. An absolute workhorse for us. It does video, we take all of our stills with it. Every image which we upload to our social media, unless it's a random phone shot, has been taken on this camera. A bit of the backstory behind why we chose this. When I was just getting into aviation photography, there was a chap called Ender who's became good friends with us now, and I was just looking at every picture he took, and I was always blown away by the quality of it. And I just said, I need that camera. I need whatever setup that is. That's the setup I want, and this is what he uses currently, and that's what we've gone for as well. The burst mode on it is fantastic, and it's recommended by Canon for action, wildlife, sports, because of the fast focus and the fast burst mode on it as well. So that's why we use this camera. Canon 7D Mark II, wouldn't pick anything else whatsoever. Paired with a Canon 7D Mark II, you've got to have good glass. You really do. You spend your money on your glass, ladies and gents. If you're into photography, you'll know that. And we've opted for the Canon 100 to 400mm Mark II lens, and this is a beast, guys. This is next level in terms of lenses. Again, cracking build quality from Canon. You can't fault it. Really sturdy, good amount of weight to it, and paired with a 7D Mark II, it's just a crazy combination, guys. The pictures you get on these is unbelievable. Included in the lens, you got a few options. Obviously the automatic focus and the manual focus. There is an inbuilt stabilizer as well with 3 different modes depending on what type of stabilization you're after. We have ours set in mode 3, again recommended by Ender, and it's what we use, mode 3. In terms of the lens itself, when it's paired with the Canon, because of the crop factor on the Canon, it's actually a bit more zoomed in, probably by about 40 to 60 mil, I'm not 100% sure. So you're actually getting a more of a crop focal range than what the lens suggests. So that does work well in some situations. If you're really trying to zoom in on the aviation, then that really helps you out because you get a bit more on the top end. However, on the bottom end, I would be honest with you guys, especially from Manchester Airport, it's a bit narrow. We can't get the full-on wide shot of the aircraft with this lens. We are looking at the 105 top-end lens that Canon do. I think it's a 24 to 105. However, this is a lens we use for everything at the moment, and we wouldn't change it for the world, guys. So again, Canon 7D Mark II, 100 to 400 mil Mark II lens from Canon. You're not going to get better than that, guys. The second lens which we take with us is one of those lenses for me which I've always wanted. It covers a broad range of things, and it's absolutely beautiful for video. It's a lens you're watching now. Unfortunately, it doesn't do much for me, but it does do really nice quality video, guys. It's the Sigma Art series, 18 to 35 mil. And that goes down to f1.8, ladies and gents, which is unbelievable. Really good quality lens, fantastic for wide video, fantastic for general video, and also interview video as well, like we're doing now. Perfect lens for that. It's a lens we use whenever me and Charlie are in front of the camera. That's what you're seeing us on. It creates a really nice depth of field effect with that bokeh from the low aperture on the lens. It's just a perfect lens, guys. So beautiful when you see that really nice bokeh around the outside of the shot, and it's just a fantastic lens to work with. Again, really well built, really sturdy. It comes in a lot cheaper than the Canon Prime lenses as well. We definitely recommend those, guys. The Sigma Art series lens, and we're on the 18 to 35 mil. Go and check them out. Well worth the money, guys. Now, to go with the Canon 7D Mark II and the lens, you need to make sure you've got enough battery power, guys. There's nothing worse than running out of battery. It's happened to me plenty of times. You get down, you go to see an aircraft, lo and behold, your battery's dead. This is exactly what you need. This is a battery grip. Now, it's not by Canon. This is significantly cheaper, guys, and I'll be honest with you, it's absolutely cracking for the money. It does exactly what it says, and it has everything you need in a battery grip. So you got a little flap on the side here, open it up. So I've got one battery in there at the minute because I'm using one in the camera now, but you've got space for 2 of the Canon batteries inside here, so you're already doubling your battery life in your camera. Now, along with the grip, it also comes with some buttons which you can go ahead and change your settings on the fly, which is really, really helpful. And it also comes with a little section on the side where you can store the battery door, because to fit this you do have to take the battery door off your camera. It gets stored in there so you don't lose it. This fits on nicely to the bottom of the camera, and it's by Pixel, and the battery grip for the 7D Mark II is the E16. So that's the Pixel E16, guys. Battery grip, absolutely quality. Okay, in terms of camera gear, your camera needs a good tripod to sit on, and for that we've trusted Manfrotto. We've recently invested in the Manfrotto 535 legs, aluminium ones, not the carbon fibre ones, because the carbon fibre ones are too light. They get blown around in the wind, as recommended to us by the guys over at MT Aviation. Cheers, lads, for the recommendation. We went for the aluminium ones, and they're really nice and sturdy. A fantastic build on those tripod legs, guys. We couldn't wish for anything better. Keeps everything nice and still, even in the high winds that we get at Manchester regularly. Manfrotto 535 legs. Now, we've paired that with the Nitroctech N8 video fluid head system, again from Manfrotto. Super smooth, really nice action, extremely well built, very sturdy. Only the best tripod will do for Airliners Live, and we think we've got that here, guys, from Manfrotto. Again, links will be in the description for all of this information if you want to go and take a look for yourselves. But that's what we recommend. Manfrotto 535, and the N8 Nitroctech fluid head. Now for video, a good camera wouldn't be anything without good audio, and for that we've gone with Rode. The microphone that you're listening to me now is the Rode Video Mic Pro, and that's the microphone that we use on most of our shoots. It's very directional, we've got some good settings on there, it's got an inbuilt battery as well, and that's on the vast majority of our videos the microphone that we're using. However, we do have another Rode microphone, and that's the stereo mic from Rode. As the name suggests, it's a stereo microphone, and it creates a really nice all-round sound, and it picks up a lot more than the directional mic does. So if you're looking for a bit more of the atmospheric sound, maybe you've got the aircraft passing from right to left and you really want to pick up that stereo field, then we'll put this microphone on. Again, it's powered by a 9-volt battery inside the camera. It does last a really long time as well, so you don't have to worry about changing batteries all the time. And it's got a few settings on here as well with regards to the level of the microphone and how loud it is going into the camera. Most of the time you want to turn this up as loud as possible because you don't really want the inbuilt camera handling the boosting of the audio, because it doesn't do as good of a job as the microphone does. So we always have that on the plus 20 dB setting, guys. So if you do have one of these, we recommend turning it up as high as it goes and just turn it down on the camera, and you'll realise you lose a lot of the noise from the audio. You've also got a couple of switches which include a low cut filter if you want to remove some of that low bass rumble. And finally, the big fluffy thing on here is the dead cat, and that basically removes a lot of the wind noise. If we're filming in high wind conditions, this will really help to remove that from the recording. So again, it's a must-have if you're filming outdoors. These are the microphones which we recommend. Go and have a look. Rode microphones. Everything will be in the link in the description down below if you do want to go and check them out, guys. That's what we use for our audio. We nearly forgot one more thing for audio. You need to make sure you're monitoring, guys. If you're recording audio on your camera, it's no good just to plug it in and just see how you get on. Make sure you bring yourself a decent set of headphones with you so you can listen to what you're recording, making sure it's sounding good and you're happy with what you're getting. There's nothing worse than getting home and not being happy with your footage, guys. I've opted for the Sennheiser HD25s, industry leading set of headphones in the audio field. These are what I use at work, so they're what I take with me when we're filming Airliners Live as well. Again, you can get away with some earbuds if you wish, just anything that's got a fairly decent sound, just so you can plug it into your camera, have a quick listen and just make sure you're happy with it, guys. Don't forget your audio monitoring. Okay, next up we got the screen. This one's by Liliput, and this is an absolutely quality screen, ladies and gents. We usually plug this into the Canon. It's got a HDMI connection on the side here, and it's also got HDMI out as well if you go into another device. Battery powered as well, so you can go and purchase some nice big batteries which will keep this thing running all day long when you're shooting at the airport. And this just really helps if you're just trying to make sure you're getting everything in the shot you want. Maybe the screen on your camera is quite small. If you've got a HDMI output, get it plugged into one of these. It comes with a nice glare shield as well, which gets put on the Velcro on the inside here, so that blocks out a lot of the sunlight so that you can just look at the screen and get a nice clear view. So this is the screen we've gone for. It's from Liliput and it's a 7-inch field monitor, guys. Check it out. Okay, you won't be anywhere at the airport without your scanner. We've gone for the Uniden 3500 XLT. Absolutely quality piece of kit, guys. 3500 XLT covers both military and civil aviation bands, so it's perfect if you're down at the RAF base, if you're at Manchester Airport or any of the airports around the world. This will pick up the frequencies. Of course, it scans through all of the frequencies as well, as you would expect, and it does it nice and fast. I think it's a step above the 125, which we've given away a few times on the channel, but to be honest, any scanner from Uniden is going to look after you guys. It's powered by 3 Duracell batteries, or it does have a input on the side if you want to power it at your home and you've got access to a 13 amp power plug, then you can plug it in there. On the top of the scanner you've got a headphone output as well if you do want to listen to it on your headphones, or if you want to plug it into an external speaker, which we're going to show you in a minute. But this is a scanner we use, really good piece of kit. If you do want to go ahead and take a look at this, it's the Uniden 3500 XLT, and this is our go-to scanner. This is the antenna which we use with it. It's a Watson 881. It's tuned for aviation frequencies, so it's perfect for what we need. Really good sturdy antenna. It bends nice and well, it doesn't snap or anything like that. We've had this for a long time, looked after us. Again, it looks after military and civil aviation bands as well. Very good antenna. However, we've recently been sent this by Broadsword Antennas, and this is really good. We're really impressed with this. As you can tell, it looks a lot more homemade than the Watson, and that's because it is. The guy makes these himself. Each one he sends us is tuned for the specific frequency range which we're trying to cover, and we've been really impressed with this, guys. We got this one which is slightly smaller, and we got a larger one if we're further away from the airport, and really good. We'll put a link to these guys down in the description. If you are struggling to pick up certain frequencies, then go and speak to these guys. They may be able to help you out. We've been really impressed with it. It's certainly cleared up the frequency for us a little bit as well. So we definitely recommend these Broadsword Antennas, guys. Go and take a look. On the subject of monitoring your scanner, the inbuilt speaker in the scanner is not very good whatsoever. You get quite a bit of distortion when you need to turn it up quite loud. Doesn't sound good at all. So we've purchased one of these from Anker. This is a Bluetooth speaker, but luckily for us, it has an auxiliary input. So this is perfect for us. We just plug this into the scanner and away we go. Nice and loud, good sound quality. If we've not got the scanner on, we can put a few tunes on as well. Nice and simple. External speaker from Anker. Not very much money as well, you can get them on Amazon. Definitely recommend this if you use your scanner a lot and you're not too happy with the sound quality on it. Go and check it out. External speaker from Anker, ladies and gents. Now, another product from Anker which we use every time we're out is the Anker external battery power bank. And you can charge your phone, it's got to be 4 times at least. I think you can charge an iPad twice on one of these. So it'll literally keep everything you need powered on all day long whilst you're at the airport. Really good. It's got 2 USB outputs on there. So you can plug one into your phone and maybe one into your iPad or whatever other device you've got with you, and it will charge it up absolutely perfect. It's got a little light indicator on the side as well, so you can see how much battery you've got left in the device. We've got 2 of these, to be honest, because we like them that much. Right, most important bit in the whole kit bag, your Thermos brew mug. If you've not got one of these, guys, what are you doing? Nice cup on the top. It keeps your brew warm all day long at the airport. Even in the summer you can put cold drinks in here and it keeps them cold all day long. You can't leave this behind when you go in spotting, ladies and gents. You all know this. You know we love a nice Yorkshire brew on the channel. Thermos flask. Get it sorted. Next up, we got the GoPro. This is the Hero 4 Silver Edition. A few generations behind now, but it's still fantastic for us. It's 1080p 60 frames per second. So it films at the quality which we need. Nice wide field of view on the lens if we wish, and we can crop it down to narrow if we're doing something a bit more personal. This is a really good camera. It does a nice B shot for us, so when we're filming with the main camera we'll have this off to the side, picking up another angle which we can cut to if we wish. And it just runs all day long. And we've got it on this little mount, so it's like a little mini Gorilla Pod. It's not an actual Gorilla Pod, but it's just one of the cheaper ones. We basically strap this to the fence, or we'll put it just on the floor and let it sit there like that. We may strap it to the tripod and look backwards where we're filming. Quite a few different things we do with this. It just grips around, you tighten it up and it'll stay exactly where it is. We've got mounts for the car as well, so we can strap this on the car, do a bit of vlogging. When we're walking along to the location, sometimes we'll hold it open like this and do a bit of vlogging to the camera, myself and Charlie. Obviously we don't want to be doing that with the main camera, it's a bit too heavy. So yeah, good all-rounder, guys, and it's something you should definitely have in your kit bag if you've got space for it. GoPro Hero 4. We may upgrade this at some point, but for now it's still going strong, guys. Definitely recommend this from GoPro. Finally, believe it or not, this is a chair, ladies and gents, and that's why it's featuring in today's video for what's inside our kit bag. This is such a small little chair that when it arrived I thought they'd sent me the wrong thing. I saw this online, it looked a bit bigger than it actually is, but to be honest, now I've got it, I don't leave it at home. It's absolutely fantastic. As you see, that's the height of it. would you believe it? It's by a little company called No2. Got it off Amazon. Again, it's another Amazon special, but it's really well made. Like, you can stand on this and it doesn't fall in. Really good quality chair. Folds up super small, so it just slots in the side of your bag next to your brew mug. And for times when you're just waiting for a plane to come in, you're in between shots, get your chair out, nice and comfy, enjoy a nice cup of tea. That's your chair, ladies and gents. Sorted. Okay, this has been a look inside our kit bag. I hope you've enjoyed it, guys. Everything we've featured on today's show will be down in the description. There'll be links to all of the products if you want to go and check them out, or if you want to purchase any of these items. If you take something different to the airport, you want to let us know. Post in the comments below, maybe there's something which we're missing, something which we can't do without. Let us know in the comments below what you take to the airport on a daily basis. If you've enjoyed today's video, make sure you hit like, comment and subscribe, guys. It really does help the channel, and we look forward to reading all of your comments down below. As always, I've been Martin from Airliners Live. This has been a look inside our kit bag. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care. Ta-ra for now.